Well, hello there. Welcome back to my vlog. If you're viewing this at the moment I put it up, then it's been quite a while since I've done a vlog. I've been quite busy, particularly with editing, editing a novel that's hopefully been coming out soon. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about the Advent Story Train, which I've done for the third time in 2025. It's now, at the time of recording, 2026. And with each time I've done it, I have written the story, I've released it on the day that I was supposed to release it. So the point of the Advent Story Train is it's created by an amazing person called Ari Meghlen, and 24 authors write a flash fiction story of up to 1,000 words, and they then release that one day in December. So I've released mine. There will be links below to all the stories that are on, as well as linked to my story, which is called Empty Space. So I've written the story. As I said, I've put it on the blog post. I posted at the right time, and as usual, I've given the ebook version. So I've made an ebook version out for free. You can get that, and again, there's links below for that. And now to finish off, I am doing my vlog of me reading it. So this year's, or well, it was last year's actually, because it's 2025 and it's now 2026 at the time of recording. You may not be 2026 when you're watching this, who knows. But at the time of recording, it's 2026. So last year's, the one we've just had, prompt was Lost. Interestingly enough, Ari asked everyone to choose a prompt or give an idea for a prompt. I gave the idea of Lost and it was chosen. And then my story was released on the 1st of December, so it was the first story. I think that was more to do with organisation than anything else, than it being a good story. Anyway, on to the story. So the story is called Empty Space. Okay, and rather than explain what it's about, I'm just going to read it for you, and hopefully you enjoy it. Harry blinked. Neon lights clouded his vision. The sun's reflection off the crystal blue waters blinded him for a moment. We must be almost there, Becca asked, steadying herself as the yacht bobbed on the waves. Just give me a few seconds, Harry replied. I thought that GPS device was supposed to make up for your terrible map reading skills, she chuckled. Harry's forehead crumpled. This says it should be right ahead. He stared out into the expanse, seeing nothing but sea in every direction. Very funny, Becca responded. I'm not, Harry started. He shook his head. The island was not in front of them a moment ago. Now it loomed so close he could have jumped in the sea and swum to the beach. Harry screwed his eyes tight, opening them to bright lights. Even after they faded, the island remained. He assured himself his stressful corporate job had taken its toll, bringing on the tiredness. They were here to escape that. In a day or two, he will be fine. Becca moved behind him, her arms tightening around his stomach. She placed her chin on his shoulder. This was exactly what Harry needed. A beautiful island, relaxation time, and the most amazing woman in the world. Harry clenched his toes, then let them go again, loving the sensation of soft white sand running over them. He closed his eyes, the taste of their picnic lunch on his tongue, the sound of waves lapping against the bay, a kiss planted on his cheek, the corners of his mouth raised. I could stay here all day, Becca said. How far away is the cabin? About 10 minutes walk. And we have the whole island to ourselves. That's what the website said. I hate that stupid job of yours, taking you away from me for days on end, but I suppose I should thank it for all this. She pushed him down, snuggled in and wrapped her arms around him once more. A perfect moment, the sun warming their bodies. No thoughts in their heads, only them, together. The sounds of the island played a lullaby, sending them to sleep. Harry sat bolt upright. The sun still hung in the sky, but a chill crept over him. He looked to his side. No Becca. He rose, scanning the shore, but saw no sign of her. She was not near the forest inland. He turned, intending to check a patch of rocks. Maybe she wanted to go rock pooling. He took a step. As if from nowhere, she appeared in front of him. Did you hear that? Dizziness overtook Harry for a second. He almost fell. Composing himself, he breathed deeply. Hear what? He asked. Becca did not even notice him falter. She usually picked up on the tiniest hint when something was wrong. Whatever she had heard must have terrified her. was like some sort of monster. Didn't say anything about monsters on the website, Harry chuckled. This is serious, Becca screamed. For a moment, her face seemed to distort, her eyes turning black, teeth razor sharp. Harry could not tell if he dreamt it, as her features suddenly appeared normal again. What worried him more, he had never heard her like that. The noise had really spooked her. It's okay. I'm sure it's fine, just wildlife. Becca clung to him. What if it gets us? What if it kills us? It won't. They won't rent out the island if killer beasts live here. He looked into her eyes, but rather than calming, she appeared on the verge of tears. He added, think of the insurance costs. Now she laughed, but a little too long, as if she hid her concern. Look, we're both tired. Let's just get to the cabin and get sorted. The forest hemmed them in on all sides, the sound of insects and tropical birds bouncing off every tree. Their brows damp with sweat, clothes stuck to their bodies. It seemed like they had been walking for hours. Harry glanced at his watch, but did not recall when they had set off. I thought you said it was only 10 minutes, Becca whined. It should be, Harry raised his phone. He had no signal in the forest, but he had the forethought to download the maps. As the screen lit up his face, Becca leant over. This is the path here. We should have just followed it to the hut at the end. We haven't turned off at all. What about that turning? Becca pointed at the screen. Harry blinked again. How did he fail to see the path? A line on the map led off to the right, directly to what appeared to be a hotel. I don't remember a hotel being here. It should only be the cabin, an island to ourselves. Becca opened her mouth, but instead of words, a roar echoed around the forest. Harry looked at her, panic written across her face. What was that? He managed before noticing the cave towering behind them, the way they had come. He had not been there before. The beast came too quickly, a black bear from the darkness within. Harry was helpless. The beast's jaws widened, snapping at Becca, pulling her into the cave. Rebecca! Harry sat bolt upright. The room faded into view, cloaked in a thin film of darkness. The covers clung to him, soaked once again. Harry waited, breathing deeply, controlling his heart rate, stopping it bursting from his chest. Like every other night, he looked at the empty space beside him. Like every other night, he reached out and stroked the other side of the bed. Like every other night, all was cold. Nobody had been there. Tears rolled down his cheeks, like they had for the last few months. Even though his dreams became nightmares, at least she was alive in them. At least he was with her. And there we go, that is Empty Space. Obviously, the theme of lost is in there in more than one way, as well as being lost on the island, which was, as hopefully you can tell, a dream. It's the fact he's lost his girlfriend. So hopefully you enjoyed it, although it is kind of sad at the end, a little bit of a twist. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. It's a different sort of story to what I'd usually write. I'm a bit more sci-fi fantasy, and the start of bit with love and a relationship is very different for me. But yeah, I hope it went okay. If you do enjoy it, then feel free to comment and like on it. Either you can comment underneath this video here, or you can go over to where the book is, either the ebook version or on Goodreads or over on Wattpad, and leave a comment if you like, and that would be great. It's really up to you. And anyway, yeah, that's it for now, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.